Hey, check this out. I'm gonna do something totally unique that I've never done on this channel before, and that is Hi, I'm Allan Karl. Thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel, WorldRider.tv. Hey, check this out. I'm gonna do something totally unique that I've never done on this channel before. And that is a bit of music and a music video. But before I show you that, give me just a few minutes to give you some context, right? First of all, how are you? I mean, here we are, it's August, and we're kind of still, I am, in lockdown here in San Diego. Don't get me wrong, this is not a bad place to be, but it's just not what I expected. I mean, this thing obviously is of no use to me these days. Usually, and this is the first time in 5 years that I haven't been traveling during the summer months. So what am I doing? Well, instead of whining and complaining about it, I'm kind of finding new creative outlets, creative projects. For example, my Journeys webcast that I live stream with guests from all over the world every Monday. The replays are here on YouTube, so check them out. They're very cool. I've also done an Instagram live series that I call Patio Stories. This is just me sitting on my patio, sipping a glass of wine and telling stories from my travels. Yeah, and it's also given me some more time to play with my cats. Yeah, my cats. Two. I mean, for those of you who know me, perhaps know my Bengal little feline Dar, who found me about 4 years ago and adopted me and this house. It's frankly her house. And then there's a new cat, Dice. Dice I saw in the winter when the wet months here, out scrounging through garbage cans and looking really weathered and rattled. So I tried to find his home, but ended up with another cat in the house. I've also had a chance to, grow a garden. Lots of different things. But I can tell you one thing I haven't been doing. And that is playing this guitar, let alone doing any writing, songs, or music. And that's kind of sad, because that's kind of lost opportunity. I've got a good friend of mine who reminds me that I should not keep my guitar in a case, because you'll never pick it up and play it. So I actually follow his advice, and that guitar has been sitting in this stand behind me since I've been locked down. And I've walked by it. I walk past it many times a day, and rarely do I pick it up. Maybe on the occasion to go ahead and bang out a power chord or two. But no, I haven't been playing any guitar. One evening last week, I had just finished editing a video, and the cats, who always make their presence very well known when it's about feeding time, were all sitting in this home studio of mine, looking at me with wanton eyes, saying, "Daddy, isn't it time for food?" As I started to head to the kitchen, I walked past that guitar and then I hesitated. I picked it up, I sat down, and I started playing a few chords, coming up with a bit of a progression. That developed into a little melody in my head. So then I grabbed a piece of paper and started noodling out lyrics. Yeah, this paper and these lyrics. And composed a song. Actually, it's more like a snippet. It's only 2 minutes long. But as I was writing the words down, I thought, this song should maybe reflect the time right now. What's happening in my life here with my cats, which I call my COVID crew. After all, they are my companion. My life, and also to share the beautiful scenery and vistas that I have just walking distance from my home studio. So as I started putting this song together, I recorded it into my computer using this software, for those of you who care, Logic Pro X on my MacBook Pro. And after I put the song in there, sang, and trust me, I'm not very comfortable with my voice, I I looked over at this keyboard I have that I use in conjunction with this software that allows me to go ahead and build and layer, do multiple tracks, and actually produce a song. So I thought, why not produce something instead of it just being guitar and voice? So I started doing this together with the software, layering songs, getting a drummer in, then some keyboards and bass, and really building on this song into more of a production. Well, when I was all done with it, I had something like 16 different tracks, 16 different layers to this song. And that's when I thought that to really capture a snapshot, a picture of my life here right now, is I'd have to show some video. So I went about producing a bit of a music video, which is what I'm going to show you. I took out the drone and went down to the beach. I got pictures of the cats, of food, of different things. This would be a true capturing of a moment of life in lockdown, if you think about it. Now, I've never done anything like this on my channel, and if I ever do record anything, they're usually limited to a very small and tight audience, like my COVID crew and family and certain friends. But this time, I thought, well, if there's ever time to break a rule, and not that I have any rules on WorldRider.tv, but maybe there's some unwritten ones, like don't play any of your own music on here. Because, you know, people expect to see motorcycle footage, they expect to see people, they expect to see exotic vistas, wild different countries, landscapes, and food and wine. That's what my channel usually is about. But no, today I decided to expose myself, my vulnerabilities, and share with you this little snippet, this little snapshot of my life in lockdown through a song that I wrote a week ago and a production with multiple instruments and this video. But do me a favor. Please comment and let me know what you think. I want to hear from you. Because if you don't like this, I promise you I'll never do it again. If you do, maybe this is something that I could do every once in a while. But don't worry, I guarantee you that motorcycle footage, wine, food, stories, people, exotic places will dominate my YouTube channel. So if you don't mind, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Please. Here is COVID Crew. No, I haven't been playing any guitar. So there's one evening last week that great.